Ben with Modern Self-Protection here. I'm out here with a JM Pro Tactical Classic. It's a Mossberg 930 12 gauge shotgun. It's an autoloader. It's actually got a 22-inch barrel. It takes 8 rounds in the tube. It's a cool gun. I'm out here to test it a little bit against my good old Winchester Pump gun. So you get an idea what recoil looks like in one of these autoloaders versus the pump gun, and how much faster you can go with this autoloader. I was shooting this one a little while ago, and it is super fast. So I'm going to put it on a timer so you can see what it'll do. Over here on the table, I've got a bunch of, I don't know what this is, Remington High Brass or Remington Upland Game Load. We're going to put this on a timer and just see what I can do with this stuff. Let's just do 4, just for the heck of it. So that one felt a little bit slow to me. Let's see what we got. So 2.6 blah 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 blah. 0.19 second splits, 0.18 seconds, 0.18 seconds. That's pretty good for an autoloader. 0.18 seconds. That's right in there as fast as I can operate my handgun. I can do this shotgun. So that's pretty nice. Let's see if we can do that again. So I got the Pro filled all the way up to the top. Let's see how fast we can run through one of these guns. And that's it, that fast, 3 seconds. So I'm running 0.1 seconds, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, and 2.0 for that last shot. So 9 rounds going through the gun, pretty much as fast as you can pull the trigger. And you see the recoil really isn't that bad. Let's, on contrast, pull the Winchester, my pump gun, and see what you see what the recoil difference is, and the speed that I can operate the gun. This one's a little bit shorter. This is my home defense gun. I love this gun. But it's definitely got a little bit more recoil, a little bit more fun. So you see that one's kind of quite a bit slower, and I hope you can see the recoil difference. I can really feel the recoil difference just in that little load. And that's just the game load. It's not even that great. So I'm running 0.6, 0.6, and 0.6. So both of them are 0.6 and 0.6. So I'm pretty consistent. I can almost run the gun at 2 rounds per second, but it's pretty slow. You can see in the same amount of time, I can dump twice as much round with that JM Pro. Since I got this one in my hand, I'm just going to let you look at some recoil stuff. This is Federal 9-shot. Heavy-duty, double-aught buckshot. You can just see what the recoil looks like and how much work I have to do to keep the recoil on this thing. So not too bad. I'm a pretty big guy, and that's a pretty good, I don't know, for me it recoils pretty well. But with the JM Pro, let's see what that recoil looks like. Wow, that feels a lot nicer, I gotta tell you. So here's some other, I got some Winchester double-aught buck. Pull that in and see if I could see what times I could do with this. Let's see, I got a bunch of them. Let's see if I can do 4 and see what the times look like on 4 double-aught bucks that are going to be a little bit higher. Here we go. So you can see it rocks me a little bit more on the double-aught buck, but really nothing amazing. I don't mind that shoulder at all. And 0.19, 0.20, 0.18. So it's a little bit slower on the double-aught buck because I got to get back on the gun. It's pushing me around a little bit, but it's a lot better than this one. If I take that same ammo, double-aught buck, 9 pellet, the heavy Winchester stuff, and I put 4 of them in here. Look, that's not Winchester. I mixed up boxes. So here we go, 4 of the Winchester gun rounds, the same 4, and see how long that takes me compared to the other ones. And you can see recoil on this too. You should have a good idea. So that's a lot more pushing around. I really got to get down on that gun to hold it. This JM Pro, the more I shoot it, the more I like it. So 0.59, 0.53, 0.52. So pretty consistent with what I'm doing with the other ones. I gotta say, with the recoil of the gun, when you run it down, it booms, you push it back, and you pull it, you get it right back on target. So running the gun is going to be the same speed with the pump gun. It doesn't matter what the round is in the recoil, because I got to run the gun, and that actually helps me get back out on target. The JM, you see the recoil is a lot, but it's only marginally better, marginally more. I got on my side saddle here, I got a couple Federal rounds. These are Federal 8-shot, the flight control rods. These are my favorite loads, and they're a light duty load. Generally, what you got is 8 pellets instead of 9. It pushes me as the shooter around a lot less. And they're the flight control rod from Federal, so I really like these. Let's see if we can get a good measure on the recoil on these. If I just stand straight up and hold the gun in, let's see what it does. Let's see if the gun's in the picture all the way. You see, not too bad. Now, in my self-defense gun, I'll try to stand it up all the way like that and not get beat up too much because this little stock and stuff. But if I stand up straight, nice and easy, and go. So not too bad, but you can definitely see there's a difference. I gotta say, I really like this JM Pro, and you can see how fast I can run the gun. The only thing is, when I'm taking it out and playing with it, now when I want to move around corners and stuff, I'm trying to come up. This thing is a freaking forever a beast in its 22-inch barrel, and it gives me 8 rounds in the magazine, which really isn't that much, considering that I get 6 in this one, and you can see how much shorter the gun is. So there's always good and bad to everything. I'm thinking I need one of the new 930s with the 18-inch barrel and a really short stock so I can get in and use it as a weapon and use it for a home defense. All right, auto-loading shotguns are not always the most reliable stuff. So what I got is this JM Pro, and what I do is test some reliability. You can see I got a bunch of shotgun shells. Some of them even got crap falling out of them because they're so old and nasty back stuff. I've got corrosion on one of them. I don't know if there you go, you can see that. But you see I got different rounds, Winchester 3A or double A stuff. I've got just a handful of stuff. Winchester Federal double-aught buck, a low recoil double-aught buck, a nasty game round that doesn't cycle just about anything, and some other game rounds. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to put one of the double-aught bucks in there for the first one. I know that'll cycle, and then I'm just going to feed these things in whatever round I have it in and see if I can make the gun choke. I'm just going to get all aggressive on it and shoot as fast as I can. And I'm going to make it even harder because I'm going to let the rounds drop in the dirt. So let's see how fast I can get this thing to go. This JM Pro seems to feed anything I put in there. I really like these 930s. I'm hoping that I can get one of the tactical ones at 18-inch barrel, and I hope it works just as well because this thing is a dream to shoot. I've been testing it now. I got about 150, 200 rounds downrange in it in the last 2 days, 3 days, and it's running like a champ. I haven't taken it apart or cleaned it. It's getting kind of nasty dirty, but it's still, when I put miscellaneous crud in there, it's running it all, and the recoil feels really nice on this gun. I really like these. Go get you one.